Good morning, my dear students. This is me, teacher Dua Ayash from Palestinian School here in Qatar. Let's start our new lesson for today. Now, my dear students, let's start with period 5 in this unit number 1, all about me. I want you to listen and point to the pictures. Let's start again with language presentations.
Unit 1, Period 5 and Period 6, Language Presentation.
Reem has blonde hair and green eyes. Bilal has red hair and blue eyes. Hala has brown hair and blue eyes. Walid has black hair and green eyes. Noor has black hair and green eyes.
Please listen again and look at the pictures.
Track 9, Unit 1, Period 5 and Period 6, Language Presentation.
Reem has blonde hair and green eyes. Bilal has red hair and blue eyes. Hala has brown hair and blue eyes. Walid has black hair and green eyes. Noor has black hair and green eyes.
So when you are going to describe yourself, you will say, I have, for example, I have black hair and brown eyes. Great job. Now let's move to activity number 1. Listen and write. Before listening, let's read the names here, the names of the characters in the brown box. Reem, Noor, Hamza, Omar, Dalal, Bilal. I want you to listen to the audio for 2 times. The first time you will write the names on the spaces, and the second listening you will check your answers. So please listen and write. Use the words from the brown box.
Track 10, Unit 1, Period 5, Activity 1. Listen. Write. This is Omar. He has red hair and brown eyes. This is Noor. She has black hair and green eyes. This is Reem. She has blonde hair and green eyes. This is Dalal. She has brown hair and blue eyes. This is Hamza. He has black hair and blue eyes. This is Bilal. He has red hair and blue eyes.
Now please listen again and check your answers.
Track 10, Unit 1, Period 5, Activity 1. Listen. Write. This is Omar. He has red hair and brown eyes.
So who has red hair and brown eyes? This is Omar. Excellent. So it's done for us.
This is Noor. She has black hair and green eyes.
Who has black hair and green eyes? Please choose the name from the brown box and write it down. Who has black hair and green eyes? Check your answers. This is Noor. Excellent.
This is Reem. She has blonde hair and green eyes.
Who has blonde hair and green eyes? Who has blonde hair and green eyes? Choose the name from the brown box and write it down. Check your answer. Yes, this is Reem in picture number 4. Excellent.
This is Dalal. She has brown hair and blue eyes.
Who has brown hair and blue eyes? Choose the name from the brown box and write it down. Check your answer. Yes, this is Dalal in picture number 3.
This is Hamza. He has black hair and blue eyes.
Who has black hair and blue eyes? This is Hamza. Excellent. And the last one.
This is Bilal. He has red hair and blue eyes.
The last answer, please check your answer. This is Bilal. Excellent. Great job. Now, my dear students, let's move to activity number 2. Listen and say. Please listen to the audio and complete the sentences about exercise number 1.
Unit 1, Period 5, Activity 2. Listen and say.
This is Omar. He has. This is Noor. She has. This is Reem. She has. This is Dalal. She has. This is Hamza. He has. This is Bilal. He has.
Now please listen again and check your answers.
Track 11, Unit 1, Period 5, Activity 2. Listen and say.
This is Omar. He has. This is Noor. She has. This is Reem. She has. This is Dalal. She has. This is Hamza. He has. This is Bilal. He has.
Great job. Now let's move to activity number 3. Say. Let's read the speech bubbles together. This is Noor. She has black hair and green eyes. Please look at the pictures again and tell me more sentences about them. Now, my dear students, let's read these sentences together. Sammy has black hair and green eyes. Lana has blonde hair and blue eyes. She has brown hair and green eyes. He has black hair and brown eyes. I have black hair and green eyes. Look at the first sentence here. Sammy here is the subject, right? Has here, has in the first sentence is the verb. Lana in the second sentence is the subject. Has is the verb. In the third sentence, she here is the subject and here she is a pronoun. When we are talking about a girl, we use she. So she here is a pronoun. Has is the verb. In the fourth sentence, he is the subject and here he is the pronoun. When we are going to talk about a boy, we have to use he. And has is the verb. I also in the fifth sentence is the subject and I here is a pronoun. Have is the verb. Okay, after reading these sentences, what do you notice in these sentences? We notice that when the subject here is he or she, I mean these two pronouns, he or she, the verb after them will have what? S. So he, she, when the subject is he or she, the verb will have S after them. But when the subject is here I, this pronoun I, the verb after this subject, this pronoun I, it will be as it is, like the examples above. I have black hair. But the other examples, he has, because after he the verb will take S. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. After she the verb will have S. Don't forget the rule. He, she, plus verb plus S. But the pronoun here I plus verb, the verb here will not take S. Now let's start with period 6 in unit 1, all about me. Exercise number 1, write, say. Let's read the words here in the brown box together. My, she, I, he, his, her, green, blue, brown, black, red, blonde. In this exercise, I want you to write about yourself. Write about your name, write your age, and here you will describe yourself. You will write the color of your hair and the color of your eyes. And in the second box, you will write about your friend or your sister or your brother. Write his or her name, and write his or her age, write the color of her eyes and the color of his or her hair. Okay, for example, I will write about myself here. My name's Dua. I am here. I will write my age. How old? How old are you? You will write your age. For example, me, I am 30. Then here I will write I have the color of my hair. I have black hair and brown eyes, the color of my eyes. So in the first box, you will write about yourself. The second box, you will write about your friend or your sister or your brother. Let's move to activity number 2 here. Write in your copybook. Let's read the 2 sentences here. This is my cousin Manar. She is from Jerusalem. I want you to write these 2 sentences in your copybook within the 4 lines. And this is your homework for tomorrow. Thank you. Now, my dear students, I want you to complete these sentences with a suitable verb. Here in the box, I have these 2 verbs, have and has. Before doing these exercises, don't forget that when the subject is he or she, the verb after them will take S. But when the subject is this pronoun I, the verb after this subject or this pronoun I, it will be as it is. It will not take S. Let's now read the sentences and write the suitable verb. Number 1, Bilal have or Bilal has black hair. Bilal what? Write the answer. Now check your answer. Bilal has black hair. Because Bilal here, we are talking about a boy. He has black hair. Number 2, Salwa. Write the suitable verb here on this space. Brown hair and black eyes. Check your answer. Salwa has brown hair and black eyes. Excellent. Number 3, I blonde hair and blue eyes. Please check your answer and don't forget the rule. After this pronoun I, the verb what? Choose the suitable verb. I have or I has. Check your answer. I have. Number 4, I 2 sisters. I have or I has. I have. Excellent. Number 5, he space a pencil. He, don't forget the rule. After these 2 pronouns he and she, the verb will take what? Let's do these 2 exercises. He have or he has. Choose the suitable verb. Check your answer. He has a pencil. Excellent. Number 6, she have or she has black hair and brown eyes. She has. Great job. Now, my dear students, let's finish Unit 1, Period 6 with this game. Do you want to play a game? Okay, let's start. Here we have these characters. Let's read their names and cities. Maha, Gaza, Rana, Haifa, Rami, Ramallah, Nabil, Jerusalem, Amira, Bethlehem, Saleh, Nablus. Okay, let's start the game. You will guess who is he and who is she. He has brown eyes. He has red hair. He comes from Jerusalem. Who's he? Who's he? He is Nabil. Good job. Okay. Another one. Now guess who is he or who is she? She has blonde hair. She has green eyes. She comes from Haifa. Guess. Yes, it's Rana. Great job. Another one. He has blonde hair. He has green eyes. He comes from Nablus. Guess? Yes. It's Saleh. Excellent. You can play this game with your sister or your brother or your friend. Great job.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you understood everything. See you soon.